What up, everybody? It's your boy, the uncrowned Otaku, back in the building. You see the fresh shirt, though? That's What Up Creative Mind Frame. Go look up his music. You make good stuff. Anyways, latest chapter of Fuuka came out. What was it? Two days ago? Maybe 3? I'm pretty sure it was only 2 days ago. But, yo, my theory continues to hold true. Fuuka 3.0 could secretly be Fuuka 1.0, just memory loss, amnesia. That seems to be the running theory. That's what's holding us together. Hear me out. Not only does she look like Fuuka, not only does she have the same cell phone accessory as Fuuka did, not only does she listen to headphones like Fuuka did, in a world where nobody listens to CD players, she still did. That's kind of sus number one. But when we see you on the top, listening to some music, going through his memories. We see how Fuuka 1.0 was making her original song. She was like, yo, what really inspired me was when you ran up and hugged me after Koyuki confessed, you turned her down, you hugged me. I felt like I had to respond to your feelings. She was like, I wonder if that's how all musicians write songs. They turn those feelings of love into a song. And while you was in the middle of going through that thought process, sorry if the thing keeps black. I'm going to pause my TV because it's really messing up the aesthetics. So when you was going through that same process, that's when Fuuka 3.0 came up, surprised him. He almost fell off the building. First of all, that's murder in any world. She almost murdered my man. He was going to be down for the TKO, But she saved him. She grabbed him. She was like, yo, be careful. You could have fell and stuff like that. And she was hugging him. And you was like, all right, I'm safe. Can you let go? And that's when she was like, no. I want to stay like this for a little longer. Because for some reason, I can't explain it. I'm just drawn to you. Amnesia theory. Even if she forgot her memories, she can't lose feelings. She's inexplicably drawn to you. Because that's Fuuka 1.0. She lost her memories. That explains why the parents weren't torn up about it. That explains why the sister wasn't torn up about it. That explains why the parents didn't hate Fuuka 2.0's parents. Because she's just lost her memories. She's amnesiatic. I'm pretty sure that's not a word, but I'm pretty sure they sent Fuuka 1 to like a relative's house to live where no cameras or nothing could distract her until she got her memories back. They can't send her back to school if she has amnesia, because then everybody would be like, oh my gosh, you're okay. And she'll be like, who are you people? They couldn't do that. So they're hiding her from the public eye. They're hiding her from the media's eye. Until she can regain her memories, they're going to let her live however she wants to live in that version of Fuuka 3.0. Bam! That's the only plausible explanation. There is no way two people look exactly the same, have the same cell phones, and can have the same feelings for the same boy and be in love with music as well. No way that happens in any world. It's got to be Fuuka 1.0. That's the only thing that can explain it. And then she says pretty much the same thing. When she's hugging you, she's like, I wonder if I could turn these feelings into a song. That's what Fuuka 1.0 says. You cannot forget feelings even if you forget memories. People, please, you gotta see this. Fuuka 3.0 is Fuuka 1.0. She lost her memories. It's the only plausible explanation. I want to see if Seo can find a way to pull another explanation out the crack of his anus. Because I can't. Can't think anything. Meanwhile, Fuuka 2.0 may be ditching the band soon. Some dude from the past came up. We don't get the explanation, but at the end he says, so that's what happened. I really appreciate it if you considered joining our band. And with Fuuka 2.0 feeling like you doesn't love her like he says he did, her feelings are wavering, she may just dip. With Fuuka 1.0, well, we'll call it 3.0 for now. With Fuuka 3.0 back in the building, 2.0 may just go ahead and dip on out. And, as much as I love Fuuka 1 and Fuuka 3, I really like Fuuka 2 a little more. She has a little more personality in my humble opinion, so she may just dip on out, and I'd be sad if she did. But what did y'all think about the chapter? Comment down below. Don't forget to hit that like, share, subscribe button. As you know, my videos, much like You's Love Life, currently it's on fire. It's way on fire. Look at that blaze.